What's up, everybody? This is Corey, Mission Side Hustle, and as you know, I am on a mission to grow $500 to $1 million. Today, I'm on vacation, but I did not forget about you guys. I still wanted to put out a video this week. So here I am, grilling some steaks, shooting my intro, and talking to you guys about the video today. On this video, guys, we sell a lot of furniture. We do some furniture flips, as well as one junk removal job. We make lots of money. You guys are really gonna like it. Make sure you watch all the way to the end. Ooh, I better hurry, these things are gonna burn. Speaking of burning, if you guys want some free stocks that are hotter than these steaks right here, make sure you guys check out my link to WeBull below. If you make an account and make a deposit, you get 2 free stocks. So make sure you guys check that out below. And do not forget, before we start, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell to be on this journey with me all the way to $1 million. Last thing, guys, the current channel net worth is $14,553. Let's go. All right, everybody. I had a pretty tough weekend this weekend. I always go to the auctions on Saturdays, and I wanted to go this Saturday, but man, fate would have it that, of course, the one weekend I don't have to coach soccer and I can have like a free weekend to go to the auction and spend my time there. My rental property that I use for Airbnb had a massive plumbing issue, and I spent all day Saturday replacing a water heater. And all these different things, and eventually just got to the point where I have to replumb the entire place due to corroded pipes all the way through. So it's a big old mess. I dealt with that all Saturday. I did my best to bid online while I was dealing with that stuff, but I missed out on so much opportunity. That said, I did get a really nice sectional couch, so I'm swinging by here real fast. It's a little dirty in some places, but man, when I clean it up with that spot cleaner I have, it's gonna look really good, and I think it's gonna sell for a lot of money. I bought it for 200 bucks. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna sell this thing for probably $600. I'm gonna probably end up selling it for, so I'll list it a little higher than that. But let's go ahead and get this thing loaded, get out of here so I can take some pictures and get it posted. Let's go. All right, everybody, we got it all loaded. I'm gonna take it, well, let me explain what I'm gonna do. All right, so I've told you guys about my house hacking before. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and put a card up here so you guys can click on that link to check it out. But basically, my wife and I, over the course of a couple years, we've been buying and moving into multifamily properties, living there as a primary residence while we rent out the units, and then moving into a new one again and again. So we've done this twice now. Currently, we're living in a triplex. We live in the biggest unit. We've renovated it. It looks pretty nice. And now we have a vacant unit that we're gonna actually turn into an Airbnb property. So right now it's totally vacant. We've ordered some new furniture to go ahead and get that thing ready. But in the meantime, I'm actually gonna take this couch and just put it in there briefly, because I always take photos at my storage unit, and I thought this would be kind of a nice time to just stage it inside of a house and see how it does. This is a very nice couch. I'm gonna sell it for a lot of money and a big profit. I bought all that stuff for $245, $45 for the tables and $200 for the couch. Of course, there's some fees, but just strictly from an inventory point of view, $245. So go ahead, take it to the house, get it cleaned up, get some nice pictures a little bit later, and go ahead and post this thing. Again, bought it for $200. I think I'm gonna post it to start, like, I don't know, man, it's pretty big. I'm gonna post it like 800 and just see what happens. So let's go ahead and do that now. Bro, just got home from driving these things to my house, and check this out. The absolute disrespect by this bird right now. Unbelievable.
Technical foul.
I drove for like 10 minutes and a bird poops on my new couch.
Gotcha.
Ah! Ooh-wee! You see, the problem I was having before is I was pulling this and the dolly was sliding out underneath. However, if I put this up and push it, Now the force of the couch should keep this thing mounted on here. Should be a lot easier to push in theory. Let's try. The breakdown is in the back dolly. I've solved it. Oh yeah. Oh, you're going in. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got other things I have to do today, but the main thing is I've got this in the unit here. A lot of these cushions need to be cleaned, so even if I wanted to set it up now, I have to go to my storage unit and get my spot cleaner that you guys have seen me use before, that steam cleaner. I'm gonna hit all these spots on the couches. I don't know if I'm gonna take these cushions out yet or not. It really depends on if, I don't know, I guess I could. When they're like a solid piece inside, it's not so bad, but sometimes you open these cushions up and there's like loose foam and loose stuffing and padding everywhere. That's a nightmare. I don't even mess with that at that point. So at any rate, I'm gonna pack up shop here, catch back with you guys in a little bit once I've got my steam cleaner and we clean it up nice. Let's go. All right guys, so I just wrapped up a junk job and I forgot to shoot a decent intro for it. So I'm just gonna kind of fill you in on what it is. Then I'll take it back and show you doing the job, and then we'll go from there. So I had a lady that called me out of the blue, probably from one of the Facebook posts that I have. I have a bunch of like posts on Facebook Marketplace, just kind of always up at any given time. Sometimes they get flagged and you take it down, at which case I put up a new one. So yeah, that's my secret. Anyway, this lady messaged me, said she had a whole house to get cleaned out. So on the way to her place this morning, I stopped by Lowe's and got 3 of the 44-gallon Brute containers. It's about 144 bucks after tax and everything, so it's pretty expensive to get those, but I was anticipating a pretty big job today. And I got there and basically told her like what the pricing was going to be like and everything, and she basically said she just wanted me to do the garage. And I looked at the garage, it was still a fair amount of work that it was going to take to get it out of there. So I told her $350, and she said, you know what, no thanks. It wasn't mean or anything, but I left. She called me back and was like, how about $250? And I said, look, let's meet in the middle at $300, which is still a pretty good deal for me and for her, if I'm being totally honest, because it was a lot of heavy stuff, you know. And it was, these containers came in handy for sure, so I'm glad I bought them. But at any rate, we did the job for 300 bucks. I'm gonna take it to the dump probably in a couple days. I'm really busy the next couple days with soccer and my business and stuff, so I just don't have time to go there. So I'm gonna go and park the trailer, park my truck, and get over there when I have some time. But anyway, 300 bucks for this job, so let's go ahead, take you guys back, and get it done. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead, start a timer, let it run, and we'll see what it's at when we finish. So let's get this thing started. Whew, okay, maybe a little longer than I expected, but still not too bad. All right guys, so I just got home from doing that junk job and I was just getting ready to kind of unwind from Mission Side Hustle for the day. I gotta go coach some soccer here in a little bit, so I was gonna go ahead and get dressed and ready for that. And then suddenly this guy just messaged me on Facebook Marketplace. He's really interested in one of these rugs that I've had for a little while from the auction. And I bought them all for 25. I got them listed for 100 bucks. And he said he's gonna come by here. He lives like 15, 20 minutes away. So he'll be here very soon. And then I'm gonna wrap up that sale and then I'll be done for the day. I thought I was done, but I'm not done. And the money never really stops sometimes, so I definitely won't turn it down. Anyway, let's go make this sale. Man, that was the easiest sale I've probably ever done in my life. I pulled the rug out, unrolled it, he handed me 100 bucks, and it was out of my door, unrolled, and in his truck in a matter of 30 seconds. And hey, 100 bucks, $75 profit. All right guys, it's been many days since I talked to you guys last. When I was moving all this stuff into this unit right here, It actually didn't have power turned on. I had a tenant that had just moved out, and I'm in the process now of converting it into an Airbnb. I thought I'd be able to turn the power on a little bit sooner, and it actually took like 5 days to get it on. So I haven't been able to plug in the cleaner over here, and I finally just got it turned on. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that table. It had a little kind of a wobbly leg, so I'm gonna fix the table. Then I'm gonna clean this thing up, get some pictures tonight, get it posted, get it out of here, because I gotta finish renovating this place. We're not doing an extensive renovation. We're doing like paint, change like the blinds and that sliding glass door, just really like simple stuff, new furniture, things like that to get it ready. I love doing Airbnb. It's always really fun for me, and it's also super lucrative, so I'm not complaining about that. But anyway, let's go ahead, get it cleaned up, and move on with our goal. Let's go. All right, let's get to work on the couch. It's too big. It's too big to fully assemble with everything. I gotta do just the L and then this separate. All right, guys, just finished it up. I actually didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. You can see it's still wet in a lot of places. I probably spent 30 minutes on that. So what I'm gonna do tonight is go ahead and let it dry, because I can't take pictures while it's wet. And two, I'd like to get some natural light in here for the photos too. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait till tomorrow to get some good pictures of this thing. But then I'm gonna go ahead and snap some photos, get some measurements, list it, and get it out of here. I bet it sells 3 to 5 days. I won't guarantee it, but I'd be willing to bet a lot on that. So 3 to 5 days, mark my words. Let's see what happens. What's up, you guys? So man, I have been so busy lately that I have not even taken this stuff to the dump yet from that job that I did for that lady a while ago. And at the end of the day, not a high earning job at all. I just kind of did it out of morality more than anything. At any rate, we're gonna go ahead and take this to the dump now, get rid of all this stuff. Some stuff I'm gonna keep in there, like some tools. And then I'm gonna drive to the contracting place across the street and drop off all this tile and concrete, because this will be for free. That'll cost me. And I got the helium tank in the back here that I gotta take out, and I'm gonna try and paint that probably and then sell it. And I don't know, we'll see if it can sell, but I really would prefer to make more off that if I can. So anyway, let's go ahead and get going. I'm in a big hurry today because I've got this unit right here that I'm turning into an Airbnb. Last night I went over there and cleaned up the couch that I've got in there that I'm going to relist, but I've had a ton of furniture showing up that my wife and I have been ordering off of Amazon, and we're trying to like get this place painted and go ahead and get it furnished so we can start renting it out, because right now it's just dead in the water until we get it ready. So I'm in a big hurry to wrap this up and then start getting that thing ready over there. If you guys are interested, I'm gonna make a separate video on that. So when that video is done, there will be a link in the description and probably a card up here one way or another, but I'll also post it too, so you probably see it then. But enough talking, let's go ahead and get this going. Here we go. All right, guys, we're pulling up to the dump now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing unloaded. I think it's gonna be pretty fast. Then we'll head to the contracting place to drop off this tile and concrete, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna start painting and get that unit ready. So we'll be done for the day. All right, let's get to it. Okay, it wasn't too bad, wasn't too good. Drop off was easy, less than 30 minutes that I was here getting this stuff cleared out. When it's all said and done, I'm all in on this job, probably 2.5 hours, and I'm about to pay to get out of here. So at the end of the day, not a killer one. You know, we've definitely had better, but I felt good about helping this lady, because like she was in a tough spot, but she had gone through quite a bit, and a lot of these jobs are more profitable and I make more money, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, it does feel good to help someone out, you know, especially someone who's older and ill in health and everything. So at any rate, it was worth it. Not a big deal. There was a lot of tools and stuff she was throwing away too. So like, we need tools for junk removal. We need tools for when we get into house flipping. stuff like that. So anything I could get for free just out of the garage. None of it's great. It's all rusty. But as long as I don't have to buy anything in the future, I don't care if it's rusty or not. So let's go ahead, check out of here, and I'm gonna go dump this concrete across the street. I'm probably not even gonna record just because, like, you guys have seen a lot of junk removal at this point. But let's go ahead, get out of here, and I'll catch up with you guys pretty soon. All right, thank you. Have a good one. Let's see, what's the damage? $34, $33.72. So Jake, if you come across the channel, man, thank you for being a great customer. At any rate, I'm gonna go and wrap it up for the day. No, I'm not, what am I saying? I gotta go sell that desk in like 30 minutes. So we're gonna head to the storage unit and hopefully sell the carved desk. Let's go. Hold up, I gotta eat. I have not eaten all day. I've been scrapping, like literally scrapping metal. Scrapping, I've been flipping these couches. What else did I do today? Oh, Airbnb stuff. So let's eat. All right guys, just got to the storage unit here and I'm about to go ahead and open it up, get that desk pulled to the front so you can see it pretty well, and hopefully make the sale. Let's do it. All right, you guys can see the guy's heading right behind me right now. So we're gonna turn this corner, park, and then I'll set up the GoPro and hopefully we can capture the sale of this desk returning. I'll be super happy if we sell this thing because I'm gonna make like $300 something on it. So it's a pretty good sale. So between that and the couch, this would be a really good day. So let's see what happens. I had a lot of stuff in here, but I went ahead and put the front again. There she goes. Bye-bye, desk. Sold the desk. The guy was really funny at negotiating. Actually, that's my weakness. Maybe I shouldn't even say this on camera because then people are gonna figure me out. My weakness is when people are funny when they're negotiating because I feel like it's disarming. It like makes it hard to like be hard against them. But at any rate, he did a good job doing it, and I feel pretty happy with the deal too because it came in. I have it listed for $600. I bought it. I'm gonna put the number up here, right there. I think I bought it for $225. At any rate, I put the number there. He offered me $400 to start, and I probably should have said, no, man, it's way too low, let's do $550, but instead I just cut to the chase. I said, hey, the absolute lowest I can do is $500, and he said, what about $450? And I said, no, man, we can't. It's $500 it is. And he said, all right, no problem. So he paid it. Really good deal for me because that's nearly a $300 profit on this desk. It was a very easy desk to sell. I've had it for just probably like 2 weeks, not a long time. So between that desk making around like a $275 profit, the couch I sold earlier for $325, was that $600 then in sales today, or $600 in profit today, and then the $35 of scrap. So we did pretty good. We did pretty good today. This is a good Monday, very good Monday. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and lock up my unit, head out of here. I'm done for the day, and I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Let's get some more stuff going on. Let's go. All right guys, so just got done eating dinner with the family, and now I'm gonna take a quick break because I got somebody coming to pick up that big couch you guys saw me just clean. I bought it for $200. I posted it last night for $800, and it has been hot. It's had hundreds of views. It's probably had 13 saves on Facebook Marketplace. This thing is very, very in demand right now. So I gotta make the big commute, the big long commute, and walk all the way over to our rental unit where I have it currently stored, because we're painting and renovating this place for an Airbnb. I think I showed you guys that already. Oh, here we are. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead, just make sure everything looks pretty good in here, set up my GoPro on the table so that I can show you guys me selling this thing, and then they're coming to pick it up. I did offer delivery, but to be honest with you guys, I would much rather people just come pick this thing up because it's a lot of stuff to move, and I'm definitely willing to sacrifice a delivery fee to have someone come get it. So let's make this sale. Alright guys, that was definitely my best sale as far as, I would say my best sale in terms of value, meaning that was the fastest sale I've ever had for the most amount of money. Really great turnaround. I'm talking like less than 24 hours posted, and that was a $600 profit item. I haven't had a big one in a while like that, I haven't had anything over $500 profit in a good while here. So that was really awesome for that to happen. So things are moving along really well. I guess I'll get back to you guys here. We got some more sales going on, but that one I'm very happy about. Let's go. All right, everybody, you guys can see things are heating up quite a bit for Mission Side Hustle this episode. We had a total sales of $2,075. That came from a $300 moving job, selling a rug for $100, selling that carved desk for $500, the big sectional for $800, and then I also had 3 sales I did not catch on camera. 2 of them were pretty insignificant. One was a slate table. I've had listed it forever. Sold it for $25, bought it for $25. That one was a break even. And then I sold a $50 couch that I'd gotten for free. So a $50 profit, but not much to say about it. And the last item that I didn't catch on camera was a Victorian love seat. I bought that one a few episodes ago, and that was a pretty good sale. I sold it for $300, and I bought it for $55. Now, out of that 2,075, 530 of that was from cost of goods, meaning the value of the items that I had purchased them for. And additionally, guys, I had expense of $395. I'm gonna list those right here so you can see them as well. Ooh, smoke got me. When you take that profit and add it to the initial channel net worth, we have a new channel net worth of $15,603. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got marshmallows to roast. We'll catch you guys next time.